No. Hi everyone, it's your girl Anna, and as you can see, we are back in Final Fantasy XIV. And this is part... Oh, did I update that? This is part 27. Yeah, part 27 of our MSQ series on the Oceanian Data Center. In our last stream, we entered into Heavensward and explored Camp Cloudtop in the Sea of Clouds, and what do we sing? We went to the Western Kurthus Highlands around Falcon's Nest and did some questing there. We ran into Lady Iceheart, we ran into Horshafal, we also ran into Bismarck. So today we're going to be picking up where we left off and start the level 51 MSQ. And I believe we got something going on with Raubahn because he was mentioned in our last MSQ at the end of it. He's due to be executed, and we can't have that. So as always, get your drinks ready, and if you enjoy the stream, consider leaving a like. If you want to be notified about future streams, please consider subscribing. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop right in. Manny, thank you for wishing me a great stream. I hope you have a wonderful day. Coaching, how are you doing today, Coaching? For anyone that's interested, Kochi is my rigger, and you can check out her information in the description below. Please go check her out. But yeah, who's next to us? We got Kochi, we got Sanatinga. Let's go ahead and go meet up with everyone in Forton Manor and start off our quest. I don't have any fancy dances. The only dance I have is just like regular dance. I haven't done any of the quests to get dances yet. I can do squats though. Where are my squats? My squats aren't listed here. How rude. I could do squats. And push-ups. And sit-ups. And breath control. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Do some quick cheers. And let's go. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I'm having a pretty good day so far. Is there a house during deer night here? Was he always here? I don't remember this guy always being here. Or Tom Manor. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose we visit Limsa Laminsa. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Forton and a Laminsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raubahn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Laminsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthiel at Bulwark Hall in the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Alright, guess it's time for us to head to Limsa. You gonna be okay here, Tataru? Gods, I hope we're not too late to save General Raubahn. I should have told you sooner. About the execution, I mean. But what with the trial and everything, sigh. Aw, poor Tataru. Alright, so let's go to Limsa. Drink water, y'all. I just realized I still have Beacon on my hotbar because I was doing levs, and levs often make you beckon things. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I'll take you to her. See to the bridge.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Get her smiling.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes, until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
I'm really enjoying the new voice acting. It's so good.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing.
Oh, so is Lolorito, like, working with us?
To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Sneaky secrets. Very much, Alding.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Very interesting. But why would they move him?
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Ah, send in the ninja. The best spies. Raubah's survival is vital to the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him, but I cannot send troops into Ul'dah to expel the end of the Alliance, and war, like it's not. If there's to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphinaud. By a way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Oh, we haven't been to Revenant's Toll in a while. Alright, let's go to Revenant's Toll. I'm assuming... Why is there a Crystal Brave here? You have some nerve showing your face here, traitor. I ought to haul you for your crimes. I would accept you doubtless put up a fight, and I've been ordered not to bring conflict into town. Our priority is protecting the people. We cannot risk innocent bystanders getting hurt. If you were to find you anywhere else, though, you would find me not so lenient. Consider yourself warned. They know. They know. No. Oh, they must be above us. Oh, everyone's here. Lower tables would have been nice. Here's a Lalafell that wants to work and is just like, could you at least use shorter tables for us? Mr. Shanae, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Linsa Lamensa that you were searching for General Raubahn. As the Admiral will have you informed, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, you, Hase, and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Deware and Highbridge, where I too am bound. Alright, let's go to Highbridge. Hello, if I'll work in that whisk. Let's see. Highbridge. It's a lot of rain. It's a big old storm. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. You, Hase, and his men were bound for Halatali. We believe that is where they intend to carry out their execution. Hosanna is presently watching over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Alright, to Halatali. Quaternia. You come at a good time, my friends, but moments ago the traitor Ilbert arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Raubahn is being held within. There is no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him of his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. I mean, we could go in as Dragoon. We want to go in as our monk, though. Going in as our monk. Yeah. A lot of Crystal Braves. Oh, it's Yugiri.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Yugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Smoke bomb, baby.
With me!
I like how we were the only ones to track where they went after they turned invisible. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. Take the lead, Renee. I shall follow close upon you. Come on, you Gary Mistwalker. I didn't my dash go off. Very unfortunate.
Away with you!
Away with you. Can you even see from over there, Alpha now? Seems like it. Who's using the limit break? Or, oh no, that wasn't a limit break. That was just her AoE. No conjuring for you today.
Leave this to me.
Beautiful. I don't think there's any Crystal Braves this way. I probably could have jumped off. Yeah, I probably could have just jumped off right there. Raubahn. You came. Of course we come for you, Raubahn. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The crystal braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly into the bosom of Thal. There I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. It's always been about the money for you. So rude. We need to break our way out of here. This mist stifles my healing. Leave me. Save yourselves. We're not leaving you, Raubahn. Cannot let them escape. Renee, force the gate. Beasts, the mist must be drawing them in. I will finish the gate. Y'all can handle the beast. Well, now we need to help Raubahn. Okay, the jam's taken out. I shall tend to the general. Praise thee to the mist and the king. Braves have the key. Where are they? There, they must be going for the entrance. Wow, they just poisoned the entire place. Take care of these jams. Jam's taken care of. I like how I'm dodging form shift. Where are they? Jam's up here. Ah, there's the atomizer. Let's use some AoE here. Raubahn's vitality's at full. Oh, it's actually going up. That takes care of the mist. Gotta find the key alpha now. Well, it's not at the front. Here we go. Got a conjure in the back. Let's take them out first. Wow, looks like we'll just have to finish the job. You really think you could finish the job? Y'all know who you're fighting? I mean, clearly you do. Just aggro off alpha now. There we go. Alpha, you should heal yourself. I'm fine. Identification key. There we go. We're gonna make her run all the way back. Drink water now. I doubt there's going to be anyone to interfere. We should just be able to jump off this bridge. Yeah, Raubahn's up to 81%. My thanks. Slowly, General. You're yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. Illbird. Illbird. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you'd stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions. Let's get this over with. Now, we need to take out this Conjurer. You're done. And we can... Legless Laurentis. Is that the name you chose, friend? I have you now. What is that, Ilbert? Where is Ilbert? What's Ilbert doing over there? Penguin Blade, that doesn't sound good. I don't have a stun. I already used it. That's not good. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Gonna try harder than that, Ilbert.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilbert. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite.
Clever little shite. Damn.
If you think you fight for justice, lass, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them.
This is giving me vibes of my Dark Knight quest so far.
And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Gilbert's face is kind of creepy. Flash bomb.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
Raubahn.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
On your feet, gladiator. This fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Raubahn had so much hope in his face. He looks so much smaller when he's not wearing his armor. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. You have since kept over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions must have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. General Aldine, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alden. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Oriange awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. 'Tis no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you had come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you might travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Who is this? Oh, you Gary trusts them. And we know that Oriange cast a spell over the Waking Sand, so it looks like it's already been long abandoned. I have spoken with Oriange via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's storing. Raubahn is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. Vesper Bay it is. Hi, Alpha now. Oh, no one here seems upset. I mean, the place looks normal to me.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Who is this?
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
I recognize you.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
No, we were immediately set upon.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
Really?
It is my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
I mean, to be fair, like, none of y'all even saw her.
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo.
Oh, Raubahn.
I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teledji Adeledji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
See if we can get Raubahn cleaned up then. But what are we going to do about his arm? I had not counted on Prioress Dawala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raubahn, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Renee. Thank you. You want to give me jewelry? None of it's stacking. I guess we'll take the sling one. Achievement. Jailbreak. And we have the redeemed. Tataru, yes, General Raubahn is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Giovanni is preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dawala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. Right, time to go back to Ishgard then. I forgot to switch jobs, not that I really had much of a chance. Let's see, we need our Dragoon. And we want to go to the last vigil. There's Tataru standing outside. Still really curious about this house during night standing here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a short break. This seems like a good spot. I'll see y'all in a couple minutes. No, and we're back. Drink water now. Alright. What does Tatari have for us? Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raubahn short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city is awash with rumors of another Javanian attack, and Lord Harshavant was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in. My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Lacrosse, Master Levier, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice, to remain in a besieged Ishgard or to seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Though we flee to the end of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the Horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Renee? I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
I mean, I talk to a dragon all the time.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian?
Estinian?
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal,
and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Alphina's taken charge.
Perfectly. I shall assume that Isart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
No. Very interesting that Estinian's like, sure, let's do this. You have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fortal Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. Alphina is definitely starting to seem more like a leader now. Into the seat of the Lord Commander within the congregation of our Knights Most Holy. So that would be the Forgotten Knight. You would speak with the Lord Commander. Pray make it quick.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Aww.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking? Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory. Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Good guy, Emmerich. Kochi's looking for people for Vigil. Having secured Sir Emmeric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches the They will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must need to track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. Alphino, are you saying this like literally standing in here? In short, time is against us. You are ready, Estinian. Let us be about our task. Oh, the Holy Scene. Oh no, this is like... Table of the Round.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us.
Also, that painting of Nidhogg looked so cool.
And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution.
What are you planning?
We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
What was that?
For the glory of King Thordan.
What? Aw, I'm gonna get a little wind-up Alphino minion. That's adorable. Before we set forth, we must need to inform Tataru of our plans. Then I shall wait for you at St. Renee's Forum. Tell your friend we may be some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I have no reminding. Come, Renee, let us head back to Forton Manor. A Huron hard times? What? You look like very out of place here, my friend. Let's see, we need to go to the last vigil. Our course is set, Tataru. It may be some time before Renee and I return to Ishgard. Well, just be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataru. Farewell, for now. Oh, before I go, you must put this on, Alphino. I made it specially. No, I couldn't possibly. Very well. Oh, Alphino got some new threads. Well, that looks really good. By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks to Taru. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. I mean, that is a really nice jacket. Do we get a really nice jacket? 'Twas the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Aw, I wanted a new outfit. No. Alright, let's go speak with Estinian. Where are you, Estinian? Okay, you're over by the Sky Steel Manufacturing. Here we go. Have you said your farewells, then? Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but you will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Ysaele's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Kurthus Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwold, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest, it is like that he will know of any heretic activity has been reported in the area. Alright, I don't think we can use the actual exit yet, so we'll take the chocobo. Falcon's Nest. No. Look at those wolves just chilling. It looks like a home, like buried behind a rock. There's like a fire sitting outside as well. So I have a lot of work to do for the first Dragoon, the first Azure Dragoon. Still covered in icicles and soot. Well, Mistress Lacrosse, what brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Alphino Livier at your service, and you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwold. As I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe there may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on heretics' movements. I see. Then you'd be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over the remains of the heretic refuge in Gorgani Mills. It is possible they have unearthed the information that could be of use for you. Mistress Lacrosse knows well the place I speak of, for it was she who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol, while the two of you visit this refuge. When I have completed my inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Come, Renee, I am eager to learn what Sir Redwold's men have found in the heretic's lair. Drink water, Niall. I don't think I have a fast way of getting there. I can probably go to the Chocobo Keep. Though I guess I could just go straight. That'd probably be the best option. I'll probably need to cross the bridge. Let's make our way there first. What fate is that? Eye in the Sky. 1 whiskey, 1 goat, 1 spear. We've done that one. Oh, now the deep eyes don't want to aggro us. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's a hunt. Let's stay away from that. I like how there's a single ice sprite just chilling on the bridge. These Mylodons kind of remind me of, like, baby behemoths. One of these buildings over here definitely have lights on. It's way off in the distance. You discovered a new location. Ooh, an ether current. Let's go grab that. Mistress Lacrosse, our finding, you say? Well, there is something of a tale there. No sooner had we had a chance upon a promising-looking sheaf of letters than we were ambushed from the shadows by a great white beast, who it seemed the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our number were badly wounded, and you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time to wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Renee. What are these pets that you're all struggling with? Bears? Oh dear. This creature took me by surprise. Forgive me until my hand stopped shaking. I fear I shall prove more of a hindrance than a help. Pray go on ahead. When you're certain of the rest of the things have been slain, notify the expedition leader that it's safe to return. Poor Alpha now. I mean, he took down the bear by himself. Oh, that's a big one. Could do some AoE, take out the little one. And now we can do single target on the big one. Simple enough. I still think this altar looks really good. Poor Alpha now. Definitely getting better at fighting now. The beasts are slain then. My thanks, Mistress Lacrosse. We may return to our duty without fear of a mauling. Also, Estinian's here. And we have our little wind-up alpha now. Let's summon it real quick. Get a good little look at it. Okay, yeah, that's adorable. More importantly, though, we need our Dargan friend. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart. Is this not so? The records we discovered ere those beasts mauled my comrades, appear to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of perusing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of Fang and Claw, but I wager those epistles containing more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the gods lead us right to Iceheart's door. There's hardly a choice at all. Let's go see if we can glean anything from these messages. Wait, what? What did that say? What appears to be a record of past correspondence held between individuals regarded as heretics by the Holy See. Okay, so just generic information then. There's one of here. And there's the other. They look like spreadsheets. Have you recovered much of the heretics' correspondence? Splendid. Added to the contributions from Master Olivier and Sir Estinian, we now have more than a dozen letters. What have we here then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealings betwixt the Gorgon Mills heretics and their fellows in Akafa Amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuff, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. Let's take this Heaven's Eye. Ooh, we leveled. Nice. The Akafa Amphitheater, the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of a treacherous track of ice and snow that cannot be swiftly crossed. Then we must place our faith in the Ethernet. As you may recall, our dear friend Moinbrita succeeded in recreating the Akafa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Gorgani Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren at the amphitheater, I'll wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinian, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the aetherite from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Is no one going to talk about this altar? Guess not. So where is this guy at? Oh, you're on the other side of the bridge. Actually, no, you're not on the other side of the bridge. You're in the valley. Might be best to cross the bridge, though. So I still need to take some more time off stream to continue leveling Dark Knight. I did manage to get it to 44. Because I do want to get it up to MSQ and do MSQ on Dark Knight. Yeah. I think we cross the bridge and then we'll go southeast from there. We should have a path this way. This is still below us, so maybe we'll head down this way. Bergthers. Big ol' ice ogres. Oh, are they further down? Ah, there they are. Yeah, we got this. Ah, the guests of House Vortant, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, alas. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akafa beacon still functions, we must pray to the 12 it does. We shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the Primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. Yeah, this is definitely where we fought Shiva. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Yep, you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. They don't seem too friendly to me. Dogs of Ishgard, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saint. Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay your weapons. We come under the flag of parleying. We wish only to speak with your mistress, that we might broker a peace. You think us fools, boy. It will take more than honeyed words to earn our trust. You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. Estinian, really? They give us little choice. Come, brothers, may Dragon Wings bear us to victory. Oh well. I'll ask for this. Let's take out these mages. Estinian could take the DPS. Are there more? Yeah, there are more. Your guard is down. Estinian. Let's take out the mage. Estinian is strong. Oh, that's not a human anymore. 7 hells. Can Dragonblood truly bring about such a transformation? Oh, they're all transforming. There's another mage over there. Should not have come here as guardians. Hey, you, stop. What is... Oh, it's just them using consecration, it looked like. Very interesting. Oh, you're new. Let's take out these other ones. Dragon's blood? I think not. My stun did not go off. That's not good. I'm not allowed to stun that one. Oh, that's a big Dargon. Got another mage here. 12 for Finn.
Release!
At last, a foe I might sink my lance into.
Know your folly.
I was just out of range. Let's take out this swordsman before he transforms. I don't think we're going to be able to. Oh, my stun was still down. This guy doesn't have AoE markers. Ow! So rude. They fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Retreat to the cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not know already? They make for the cinders, so must we. Even should an ambush await us, 'tis certain there will be more heretics to question. To cinders, he's saying, I confess, the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten us, Justinian. I suspect it's the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found within the midst of a frozen lake of the ash pool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened to the point of death and forced into a magic slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy See sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of green. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this ashen isle. Drink water, Nia. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. I am told that Convictors has set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Gentello may have information of use to us. But mayhap you're not familiar with that name either. The Convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, but I'm willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all there is to know about our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these Convictors then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Alright, let's make our way to the camp. We should be able to just follow the river. I could also teleport to Falcon's Nest and then take the chocobo. I did speak to the chocobo cube, I think yesterday. I was exploring the area a bit, as you can see. What's this dungeon? Bunch of polar bears out here. Let's see. What's mine? Camera is also at 50 thing. Take a shortcut here. Doesn't look like it. We'll have to go around. There's a fate there. Baudonnet the Blunt. What is Baudonnet the Blunt doing out here? The name sounds familiar. Sir Werner has sullied the Convictor's name one too many times. I shall not stand idly by as he has the effrontery to snatch glory from the hands of the deserving. Honor binds me from crossing blades with my sworn brother, but it does not bind me from aiding one who might have been wrongly assaulted by a conniving lout of a brother. What say you, adventurer? Sure. Werner the Cowardly. So Werner and Sir Baudonnet, the Convictors, have come to an impasse regarding who dealt the killing blow to a dragon pup that wandered into their camp with a broken leg. Unwilling to even agree to disagree, Sir Werner has dishonored the Convictors and must be punished. Summon our Chocobo here. Get some blood for blood, just healing going. Werner the Cowardly. Using an outsider to fight your battles? Ha! I like this is taking a long time. Probably use my potion. Oh, my potion did not do much. Chocobo, heal me harder. Chocobo, heal me harder, please. Still quite squishy. There we go. Settled that dispute. Well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the Convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon. Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my, by the fury? That armor, that lance, the Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I am a Gentilo, leader of the Convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into our humble camp. Oh, listen to the music. Ah, Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen naught of her or her people. That said, my own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you. We shall. Renee, Astinian, let's make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Oh, there's a bunch of side quests here now. Surely one of these people will have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray speak with as many as you can. Nay, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Raubahn, Veromont, and Bertana that wanders in and out of camp? Really? Are there any heretics in this area? I have not the faintest idea. Why a heretic could pass under my very nose and I should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear lady, the big ones. Wherever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey. I do not care for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Sure. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Parakeet or someone? I have enough trouble keeping these preening fops fed and clothed as it is. He has no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. I may have erred in seeking the wisdom of these whelps. It's my gear. My gear is fine. Oh, here we go. Paraquay. Someone I can help you with, my lady. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We'd be grateful for any information you can share with us, but gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking with the rest of these people. If it please my lord, I am Paraquay, a soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stabbing folk that I took up the spears thing. No, it was by order of Sir Gentilo's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as what they have me do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they've got to thinking about how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretic stripe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Highlands and to light a sigil fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards will come to you. Is that so? Why then am I minded to start a fire? I'm not familiar with the building of signal fires, but how difficult could it possibly be? If we were to lure our foes into our position, we must needs find the means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard a tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also described in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. You are a true monster hunter of some note, are you not, Inning? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Master Alphino, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. Aye, it will take both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Alphino's going to gather firewood. Let's see, I need to get yak hides. Drink water now. Ah, there's one. A woolly yak. Oh, I got like stuck in a jump animation. Is that what it's like to play Dragoon? There we go. Yeah, and that's enough hide. And now we should, I assume we need to go up this cliff. I don't know if I can go up this way. Maybe I should go the other way. There we go. Oh, is that the dragon? I don't know what that is, but it looks really cool. Yeah, that's the dreaming dragon. Oh, it is really big. Gelato? I don't want to eat that gelato. Ice Commander. Ooh, there's an ether current. Well, Ice Commander, you're in the way. Oh, I just noticed they're talking about food. No. Now I'm getting hungry. I got like 2 hours of stream left. It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alpha now. His must have been a privileged upbringing. Ahem. Have you the hides we need? Hold on, I left Ishgard on a mission of noble purpose, and now here I am scrabbling for sticks in the snow. How can my hands be at once so numb yet so sore? Here's some yak hide. The bristly hide of a now hideless yak. It's definitely purple.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Ice Heart.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
We wish to stop Nidhogg's attack on Ishgard. We wish to speak with you.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
Very.
If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Oh, we're gonna get a lord down.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Shiva?
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Hraesvelgar, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart.
Oh?
Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Ah, this is from the Dragoon story.
Good gods.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
Why would he target the capital, though?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgar instead?
Really? Oh. Where would we even
Thus
find
far shown
him?
no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgar resides.
Sounds like a really long journey. What? Our crystal's regaining light. Are we once again earning the blessing of light? What is this?
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Midgard Summer's voice is so much better now. As I felt so far, like pretty much every cutscene. Yeah, you agree, Aldi? Quest complete. Oh, well, this is the start of level 52 class. Should we continue it, or... I think we should work on some of our Ether Current quest. Speaking of, I do not detect any nearby current. Okay, we just need to do the side quest now. So let's put a hold on MSQ while we work on unlocking our Ether Currents. I wasn't expecting to get through all the level 51 quests so quick. Like, we spent so long on the level 50 quest. This is very unexpected. We got 3 here, and there's a quest there, so that must be the 3 quests. Want to help out, do you? There's plenty that needs doing, and killing besides. I'm sure you noticed that dragons aren't the only thing you have to contend with out here. Take the polar bears, for example. They come here looking for an easy meal, drawn by the smell of our cook fires, and then raid our stores. Think you could thin their numbers a little? Killing 4 of them should suffice. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. Let's see. So what's going on? Oh, people are talking about Death's Vigil. What's going on here? Why am I getting invited to a party? Oh yeah, I'm done eating now. Renee is in a cutscene, but she has the point of accessing the dungeon. That's why I asked. Yeah, remind me. I didn't expect her to catch up so fast, or maybe it's just me getting lost. Why is your bike so fast? Well, my bike is fast because it's fast. As far as Death's Vigil, unless I need to continue MSQ, I should have read that. There's just slay some stuff. Cowards all of you, have you no shame at all? What are you yelling about? Oh, I beg your... Wait, you're not Mistress Lacrosse, honored word of House Fortin. Praise alone, surely you will consider my request. You know the Death's Vigil, westernmost of the Citadel watchtowers, built to warn of the Horde's approach. Was lost following the calamity, another victim of the snows. Within the ruins lies a priceless treasure, which must needs be reclaimed. I thought to enlist the services of these so-called dragon slayers, but it seems their courage is not as boundless as I'd have you believe. But you, madam, are not one to shy away from danger, am I right? Very good indeed. There's a sculpture to the west, there's a sculpture of the Fury within the Death Vigil's chapel. An ice rondel is set in the helm. I would have you pry it free and deliver it to me. The vigil is not difficult to find. Simply head north towards Banepool until you come to the gates. Knights may bar your passage, but should you explain who you are, they will grant you leave to enter. So you want me to go to Stone Vigil? Yeah, I can go ahead and start heading there. Not Stone Vigil. Dust Vigil. But yeah, I'll just rush over there now. Because I can always teleport to back to Falcon's Nest, pick up that quest, and then take the Chocobo back to the Convictor. Look how big this place is. Dust Vigil. What's this? A ward of House Fortin wishes to enter the Dust Vigil? You are aware that the ruins are infested with wild beasts and gods only know what else, are you not? Why, just the other day, one of the convictors claimed to have seen a massive winged beast. Not a dragon mind, but something altogether different. But far be it from me to deny an esteemed personage with the opportunity to kill herself in new and exciting ways. Pray go on ahead. Alright, what's our party looking like? I could probably go as a DPS. Let's go as Bard. You missed 2 hours? Oh no. What did you miss? We rescued Raubahn, and then we heard that the Horde's coming to attack again, so we started journeying with the Stennian to find Lady Iceheart. We just found her, and we've agreed to go forth to meet with Relsvegai. Also, Kochi wants to do Dust Vigil, so we're about to queue up for Dust Vigil. Wait, am I party lead? No. Why am I party lead? You've been playing a ton of Xenoblade 3? I see. Well, let's see. Dust Vigil. Wonder how long it's going to take us to find the tank. We got anyone else online? My friends list is a little short. I might be able to get Nibius. It's easier for me to start because I'm streaming. Sure. You say so. No. We still need a tank though. Let me see. Sintel. Would you be interested in tanking Dusk Vigil? No. Sure, no problem. Cool deal. Alright, looks like we got a full group. No. So it sounds like that it wasn't dragons. So I see ice bombs, I see birds. What did he mean that it wasn't a dragon with wings? Guess the happy emote does not count. You accidentally put whatchamacallit? Capital letters. Oh, that's a big one. Who are you, my friend? Take some dots. Why not a song as well? Yeah. Oh, a griffin. Oh, that's cool. So is that what the winged beast is? A griffin? Oh, another one. There we go. Oh, and even another one. Hold still lever. So we can use that to operate the winch. It's a mammoth, an oliphant. I will have all my damage buffs up in like 10 seconds. Bye-bye, Kochi. Ow! I got tusk-butted. So rude. I have a feeling I'm gonna get tusk-butted again. No, I'm getting routed. Danger. Prehistoric trumpet. Oh, that looked cool. Okay, next is Majima. Let's stay out of that cone. Ow, why'd I get tusk-butted again? I'm way over here. It's so rude. I guess I should have moved to the rear. Speaking of rear, good stuff. That ring was... Okay, it's still not an upgrade. Let's adopt the healer. I take out the healer. Good stat. Let's get... Oh, these zombies? Okay, I didn't expect zombies. Frostborn officers. There's so many of them. Okay, yeah, there are many of them. Dropped barracks. So wait, was everyone that was here like turned into a zombie? Lord Commander C. Oh, a chest. Maybe that journal page you passed would tell. Yeah, I'll have to come in here solo or something so I can read all the notes. Oh, hello, pray forgive your humble servant. For too long have I let fear rule my heart, and in my cowardice I have been party to unspeakable acts. I know now I shall never see my children again, nor would I want them to look upon their father's face. How rude, I got smacked. I am outside of her grace? What did he do? Sir Yohomric. I guess this is him. Yeah. With some songs. Oh, that's creepy. Again, they're also standing up. They're casting Rictus. Oh, you're playing Bard. Yeah, I'm on my Bard. I take out these healers. They seem bad. How many healers are there? Next. Got a helm and a token. Yeah. Healers adjust. The music here is very, like, calm. Count. You're gonna get the chest? Nice. Kaplan's ring. Calm lo-fi beats to kill gods to. Is that what it is? I don't think we're killing gods here. I mean, I think there's a griffin. We saw a griffin earlier. Look the griffin instead of there. Frostbite, that's no good. Chapel toy. Ooh, again. This gun look like? Yeah. Yeah. It's Helene. It is a griffin. Oh. Well, I don't think people are going to be happy about that one. Griffin's the god slayer this time. This gun I found. I just realized I'm wearing my, like, summer glamour. This is not the glamour for this. Free fall. Ow. So rude. Whirling jail? Surprised I can hit from here. Yeah, my Lawfell's like, I don't care. It's just a little bit of cold. Winds of Winter. Falling behind me. Okay, more rocks. Good. Rolling jail, so we need another rock. I'm surprised this isn't like breaking line of sight. Poor Koji didn't make it in time. Free pause going when coaching. Other winds of winter. Got some more Runk spawned in behind us. And there we go. Aw, that Lalafell's adorable. Look how bright blue their clothes are. So what we got? Some daggers. Archer. Like most of this stuff looks. Most of this stuff looks a little too low level. I mean, it's item level. It's level 51, but it's item level 120. Most of your gear is item level 130. Alright, so let's see, what do we want to do? Let's go ahead and teleport to Vulcan's Nest. Pick up the other Aether Current quest. And then we can always we can take the Chocobo Porter. Get back to the Convictor. Do you have a moment to talk? A short while ago, one of the workers from the House Zamail asked me to go and deal with some Mydolins that have been causing trouble. The Black Iron Bridge barely survived the calamity and is in desperate need of repair. But the upland Mylodons roam far too close to it. The craftsmen can't work safely. Someone needs to kill them. The Mylodons, that is, not the craftsmen. I'd asked the Dragoons to do it, but they're so busy it'd be weeks before they found the time. I'd do it myself, but there are so many of the beasts I fear I would be swarmed and outnumbered. You're a capable woman. Would you be so kind as to thin them out somewhat? If you were to kill, say, 3 of them, I think I'd be able to finish off the rest myself. Alright, so where are they? They're all the way north of the bridge. Sure, that's fine. And let's switch back to our Dragoon. Which, yeah, we're all in 130 here. I do want to kind of beat up, this guy at the spiked butt. I didn't get a chance to beat him up last stream. I will show you a true Dragoon. Alimber of the spiked butt. You have such a silly name. How dare you think you're a cool Dragoon? You have tasted my spear, but are you ready for my butt? This pitiful display will prove not formidable. Did this guy just ask me to taste his butt? How rude. You pull your punches. Of course I do. Mr. Spiky Butt. Once you've all witnessed the wrath of the spiked butt, I shall be there. I didn't quite catch it. We were just talking about the wrath of a spiky butt. I will not stop until my spear is notched and well spent. Newly knighted Alimber of the Spiked Butt cannot understand why people are always laughing behind his back. So to prove he is worthy of their respect, he seeks a battle-hardened opponent with whom he may cross steel. Can you really not figure out why people are laughing at you, my friend? No ifs and or buts. I did another. Ah! Nope, 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 nope. I don't want to fight these. Run! I only wanted to fight Spiky Bot. No. Drink water, y'all. I don't have hunts unlocked, but this is twice I've seen that burb. So I want to say there was a fate here earlier where they were fighting the Mylodons. No. There's one. Actually, there's a whole bunch of them around here. Good stuff. I won't have to run around too much. I was not sure if I would dodge that one in time. Not only was I animation locked, I was also scratching my nose. No. Falcon's Nest. You've already killed 3 of them? Thank you so very much. You're not injured, are you? Here, please take this. It is your cut of the fee for the work. Incidentally, did you happen to see the farm on the far side of the bridge? Those Mylodons have made it difficult to access that area, and the bridge has been left to fall apart. After we repair the bridge, one day we might be able to rebuild that farm. Alright, that gives us some ether current. Now we can go up here and take the chokefoil porter to the convictory. The porter is up here. Yeah. Take me to the convictory. 100 gil? That seems expensive. Considering it's like right there. It's like 5 gil to get here from Ishgard. No. I need rooms and polar bears. I guess if I see them close enough, I can dismount. See, there's wolves. There's some polar bears. Let's go ahead and dismount here. Take us out some polar bears. I will say I'm not a fan of what this spear looks like. Kind of want a different spear. Yeah, I just got a message. I'll have to look at it in a second. And now we just need to get the rams. I probably could have had the chocobo drop me a little bit closer. Seems like there's plenty of polar bears. There's the little slimes we need. Need 3 of them. There's 1, 2. Yep, there's enough here. Let's get you. And you. We should be able to AoE these. I need to do a job test, I think. I think I'm missing one of my AoE skills. Was the quest at 52? It's battle lightning. Increases crit rate. Yeah. I probably need to do my Dragoon quest so I can unlock that. Well, you're certainly more reliable than any Lordling I've ever met. They've only got eyes for dragons, even though I tell them time and time again that if no one sees those bears, there'll be no scrap to eat. No one sees to those bears. But do they listen? I dare say everyone around here could stand to be a little bit more like you. Well, I said you'd be compensated, and I'm true to my word. I trust you'll consider this fair remuneration. I don't know how to say that word. Remuneration for your efforts. What do I want? There's some bacon bread, haddock dip, triple cream coffee. Let's take the bacon bread. Slain those rooms already, have you? How did you find them? Did they put up much of a fight? Good work, class. Clearly the Azure Dragoon doesn't travel with mere amateurs. Sounds like those rooms barely put up enough of a fight to be considered a proper warm-up. You clearly know what you're doing, and if you want to try your hand at hunting down some dragons, speak with me again sometime. My sir, I have probably slain way more dragons than you have. You have it, Mistress Lacrosse. Yeah, the ice rondel. Yes, there's no mistaking it. At last it is ours once more. My parents presented this sapphire to me on my wedding day, as my wife and I presented it to Yomeric on his. One day they would do the same for their son. But for that disgrace of an inquisitor... Oh, suspicion of heresy, what rot. He knew what he wanted from the start. By the time I secured her release, they had interrogated her for days. She was a shadow of her former self. But the final insult, the final twisting of the knife, was when my son took command of Dust Vigil and found the ice rondel to be the centerpiece of the newly commissioned was when my son took command at the Dust Vigil and found the ice rondel to be the centerpiece of the newly commissioned sculpture of the Fearing. He couldn't prove it was the self one which had vanished, but oh, he knew. But no more, it is back with the family where it belongs. It is admittedly hollow comfort. In my waning years, I must accept what little can be had. And there we go, Freebird. Okay, attunement complete. Does that mean I can fly? I can fly. Wonderful. This will make traveling here much faster. Hey, look, a dragon. Let's see. We need to come explore this area. We got yetis up here. Swift Run River. And the Bed of Bones. Bed of Bones. There's also like a bunch of just caves in here. Looks like there's some kind of baddie that probably lives in here. What else do I need to explore? The Hemlock, Karthus River, and this stuff. Alright, let's head that way. No. The zone is so big. This should be the river. Looks mostly frozen over to me. No. Even the windmills are like frozen still. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's an entrance to the Sea of Clouds. Very interesting. And what about this giant boat here? This thing looks really cool. The North Star? Is that the name of the boat? That's pretty cool. That's the landing. What are we missing? The Hemlock? Oh, there's a little house down here. The lights are on. There's people here. Ah. Graveyard, but we know this village is currently there's nothing going on at this village. You go to the Hemlock. Oh, it's a little town that also seems to be ravaged by dragons. Alright, but we explored the entire map. Yeah, we have flying unlocked, and we're done with the level 51 quest line. So, I think teleport over to... I'm just going to return to Foundation. And I think we're going to go ahead and call this a decent stopping point. I know it's a little short for our normal streams, but at the same time, I feel like we accomplished a good bit. Also, I'm kind of hungry, so I want to get some food. So, yeah, I want to thank all y'all for coming and hanging out. As always, if you enjoyed the stream, please consider leaving a like. And if you want to be notified about future streams, please consider subscribing. And, let's see. I might be busy tomorrow. So I'll need to see when I can plan stream. Monday and Tuesday, actually, I might be busy both days. So I don't know when I'll be able to stream, but I'm going to try and get in some time. This story is really good. So I want to, like, stick to it. But, yeah. Until next time, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, y'all.